What's up guys, Auriac Wolfpack here, bringing you back another video. And today we have the update to Total War Rome 2, or Rome Total War 2, the Emperor Edition. Now guys, this was released for free, I do believe, for all people who had the game before this update, and we also, sorry guys, set it to offline, and this, I'm pretty sure, is, the base game for Rome now. It's no longer just Rome 2, it's Rome 2 Emperor Edition. I'm not sure, not 100% sure, but anyway, so, as always, nothing much has changed. We've got this background, which changed, it's changed again, as it always does. So, we've got a new option here, Imperator Augustus, you've got multiplayer campaign and stuff. We have the historical battle, all that, and of course the purchase additional content, which is really annoying. So we'll go here, Imperator Augustus campaign. And basically guys, the Imperator Augustus campaign is set, if you haven't gathered already, when after Caesar dies, when Rome is in tatters and there's a civil war going on. So basically we have the option between Lepidus's Rome, which is Tunisia, and some of the top of not Libya, not Algeria either. What's I'm gonna get really annoyed at that. And we also have the top point of Morocco and about half of Spain, so half of eastern Spain. And then we have Octavian's Rome, which is Italy and the provinces up here, and a bit of Gaul. We have Antony's Rome, Greece, some of Turkey and all present-day Turkey, and Lebanon, Palestine, all that stuff, and Cyrene. Then we also have Pompey, who is probably the hardest to play, who is basically Sicily, Corsica, Sardinia. And as you can see, you got all the Roman legions and the one ruler, things. So they all share, all these guys will never be friends. Even though they're defensive allies at the start of the game, these three are. And Pompey is just like, yeah, they were gonna kill everyone. Pompey, even though he's hard, he actually has a very strong army at the start. I played a bit, I recorded about 30 minutes, and then I thought, no, this isn't good enough. So I played as Lepidus, and I failed. So I'm not gonna do that again. I'm probably not gonna play as a Roman faction. I'm gonna see how it plays out. So I would play as Parthia, but that would seem rather boring. And Armenia, well, just no. The Balkan tribes, of course, we've got Dacia, which is a new faction. Parthia is now massive compared to what it was in the Grand Campaign. I'll just show you real quickly. Yeah, one region. Oh, Grand Campaign again. We've got Dacia, which is essentially where the Getae were in the Grand Campaign. I'll just show you that real quick as we're almost there. Balkan tribes. Okay, so there. And there's Dacia, but it's not owned by Dacia doesn't own it. You got the successor kingdoms, last of which is Egypt, after they've all been crushed. And you have the Iceni tribe as the only playable Britannic tribe, unfortunately. So I really want to play the Iceni today, and that's what I'll probably be doing. And you also have the Macromani. So we're going to be playing the Iceni, just because I want to take over Britain and then see how the rest of the world's doing. So we will start this campaign, and there we go. Oh, and a new loading bar, finally. The other loading bar was a bit too, new looking, modern looking, compared to this one. So yeah, this is gonna be quite interesting. I played about 3 turns as Britannia, and then just to see what it was like, and then I stopped, because I thought I better record it. So we've got It's going to be very interesting how Rome plays out. I may send a fleet down there to have a look around, see what's happening. But we're also going to be fighting our own war on the Britannic Isles. Now, guys, I'm only going to be recording this for half an hour, and then you guys will have a look. And this is basically my first impression of the game. That's a bit more in depth. Okay.
You are my son, but I've done all I can to protect you.
The gods smile on you, Octavian. You're a good soldier.
I'm a politician.
We don't need more politicians. It's not more speeches in the Senate that will change the world. Rome is dying.
Why do you think Caesar favored you so?
I was loyal.
No, Octavian. He saw in you the potential to continue his legacy. Not to follow him, but to exceed him.
Antony cannot be trusted. His heart lies in Egypt. We must confront the reality that civil war is inevitable.
And how will bloodshed save the people of Rome?
You are not meant to save them. You are meant to lead them.
All men are troubled when their moment has come.
I am not Caesar. I don't have his strength.
The people loved him, and they will love you.
You can't think like an ordinary man. You must reach beyond mortal ambition and do what has never been done.
To survive, my son, Rome must have a master.
And that was probably the greatest cinematic I've ever seen from a Rome game. So guys, basically it gives you the general gist of things. I don't like how it focuses on just... There, go away, mate. Okay, so here we go. I don't like how the intro focuses purely on Octavian. It does have Antony in there, but it does not mention Lepidus or Pompey at all. So, okay, so Siege of Acts, we are going to military subversion. Alright, we'll send him up, and we'll have a quick look about what we're doing. You have more starting gold, by the way, as... Yes, okay, so we did it. Okay, so... There we go, he's leveled, and... Here we go, guys. By the way, this is also... If you've never seen this game, this is also quite... It's quite decent, actually. So, wise old woman... Okay, we can also go that. So, we want this. Okay, so guys, let's have a quick look at the check tree here. Got war exercises, which mainly focuses on the chariot troops of, the Britannic, Iceni. We also have warrior code, which is essentially, tactics and gives you a bit more. And this is more like the, war exercises for it's named something different in the Roman factions, but it's essentially like war exercises for the Roman factions. And then we also have siege, which is essentially self-explanatory. So we're probably going to go for that. And then we also have for the blue tech tree, which is basically the civil, just a bit of tariff income and all that. And that is actually really decent for trading and stuff, and this is more for keeping the peace, and this tree is essentially for the industry. So, alright guys, let's have a look at our diplomatic starting relations. So, the Belgae are basically, they're neutral towards us. We are at war with our neighbours, the Koratovi, pretty sure, Kuriel-Torvi, there we go. The Demetae are trading with us and are friendly. The Demoni are friendly with us and a defensive ally, so if we have a trade agreement, yes, okay. So, then we also have the Frisi, which we know about, and they're essentially neutral, because they're they're across the strait, they don't really matter. And Gaul! Alright, so... we really need to build up the Horns of Cumulos so we can go for an attack on these guys. We essentially have just the noble stags keeping the peace here, but we'll move him back a bit. We'll upgrade. What do we want here? So basically, guys, these are essentially religious buildings that if you've seen the original game, they're temples from the original game, and they basically give us some bonuses to certain aspects depending on what we pick. So the Grove of Adraste is +3 public order per turn, +2 Celtic cultural influence, +5% wealth generated by slaves, and it has a special thing when you activate the edict. So here we probably want to go with that because we earn some more money, and we also gain a bit of extra things. Okay, so we need to build up this army a bit, and we are going to have a look at the faction tab, and we've got the Elder Chiefs and the other chiefs. So these two both have decent gravitas, but of course the Umberto's statesman, he has influence for the weaker party. Okay, we are the next level noble. Okay, so he has been upgraded. We are, and basically this has the effect of gives bonuses to wherever he is. And yeah, that one gives less bonuses because he just leveled. So basically, guys, here is the influence tab. We have a look at what's happening. Holding the balance of power. So okay, so we have the Elder Chiefs and the other chiefs, and then so that's what we know of the world out of everything. So as you can see, Russia and most of Africa are unexplorable here. They're not in the game at all. So we are going to just end our turn here. We're going to build up some gold reserves so we have enough to capture Slefford or Sleaford. So yeah, we got our trade routes going out, the dotted lines. We also have our defensive ally, which I think is at war with, if I can check. Yeah, they just got routed, I do believe. So the Demoni are at war with them. And what about the Demete? The Demete, yeah. Okay, so again, we're building up our gold reserves, and we have insufficient funds. What does... Oh, okay, so required technology is not yet researched. Okay, for any of this. So we really need to rush along the text a bit. So basically what we're going to be doing is turtling till we can actually get a decent army going. So they have 90% Celtic thing, which is good for us. And we got, yes, okay. That is really beneficial for us. We should probably go for that, because that will give us a morale bonus over the other tribe. Now, we're just ending the turn here, so got all these factions, the most of them which aren't playable. No aggression pact with the Demete, yes, and they give us 260 gold, which is decent. Alright, so okay, so one more turn and they should have that army up, and then we'll probably need to disband them later. So we're doing quite well this time. I'm glad that we're not playing as the other lot. How do you recruit an agent? Oh, what are we doing? Champion. I already have a champion. So we need a scout, do we? It doesn't actually matter who we get here.
How can I help?
Okay, so he is essentially a spy from, in terms of other factions. So what we'll do is we'll get these soldiers and send them to the border, and then next turn, after we poison their populace, we'll send them in and we'll just wreck them. Okay, so we want them crushed, and it looks like our allies are going to try and get there first and take over the region, but we really need this thing, so we are not going to let them, our allies, take over. Okay, opportune failure because you're so bad. Okay. Okay, so if we encircle that, we can also charge in with our troops, and then we will auto-resolve the assault and probably want a protective stance. And there we go. I think we win the battle, and then we want to occupy the settlement. Okay, so our general leveled. We now have a new region, and we can safely take on the Brigantes and the... We should probably take out Iska, because even though they're our allies, later on they will be pain to affect. I'm not sure why these... Oh, I know why. So, requires attention, Cadia. So, Hag has been spotted rising the mist from the mist of the stream. Son of terrible misfortune to God. Okay, so we'll use that and see what effects we will get. We also want to build up our... Oh, okay, which one leveled? I do believe it was this man. Okay, so now he has decent authority. Basically, guys, if you've never played Rome 2, the base Rome 2, you have authority, which affects the morale and basically how well your troops will do in an auto-resolved assault. And hello, how are we? Okay, let's have a duel with him, and he's dead. And okay, that's... there's no point. Okay, so we have a couple more slaves. Okay, we just destroyed their faction. What effect did this have? The Hag... Okay. So, that is... We chose a good thing, because they didn't affect us in any way. Okay, so Slefford is secured. This character already has a full household replace. Okay, so guys, what you will be seeing, hopefully, is, later on when we move a fleet down there, is a massive war going on between two power-hungry four factions that are power-hungry, and we will hopefully not get in the action because it could be rather dangerous. Okay, so we've been recording for around 22 minutes now. We are just gonna scout out how the Brigantes are doing. Okay, so they have a decent army. And we get a bit more gold now, so man. About our allied factions. How do our allied factions do? Okay, so they essentially have similar army to us, maybe slightly worse. If they ever betray us, they're going to be a pain, especially if we're pushing into the Brigante territory. So guys, my first impressions of this, they have changed the map as well, so different regions have been changed, different provinces. There's now a few more provinces, I'm pretty sure. Research technology in construction. So, okay, so they want us to essentially go for earthworks and get this sorted. So the Burning Men, we could probably take them out now, but I'm not sure how much of an effect. Oh, okay, they have the same blood.
I look forward to your wisdom, but I trust you will not object to a cup of wine.
Wait a sec, maybe we can...
Good and noble friend, what an honor you do us. Come, speak so that the spirits can hear your word.
Okay, so there... It looks like nobody wants to join our confederation. It also depends on how strong we are, and if we betray one of these guys, it could get very, very messy. Alright. By the way, guys, they've also changed this so there's, each turn, there's 4 seasons. So each turn is 1 season. So, for every 4 turns is a year. That's kind of cool. They've also added a couple more factions and stuff. Okay, we should probably move the burrows back.
Ready for battle.
This is going to be very painful. Anyway, guys, so this is essentially the update to Rome 2. I wasn't sure how good this was going to be. But I'm pretty sure this is quite a good game. So they've actually done a lot to help it out, and I'm glad for that. And we should probably sorry guys, getting a bit sidetracked here, but we should probably raise a fleet. Okay, let's raise an army. Oh wait. Can't I raise a fleet? Oh. Okay, can we disband an army? Yes. Okay, so we are going to raise a fleet and have a look around and what they're doing down there. Heavy raider. Okay. Gonna get it. Okay. So guys, I do like how they've changed this. I'm gonna do probably a review of the Grand Campaign and the Emperor Edition separately, because they are a bit different, and I probably need to play a bit more of each, or more of the second one at least, because I have not played much of this at all. We send our troops down here. How long is that going to take them? Okay, so subject gains notoriety. Okay, well it's good notoriety. So bountiful hunt. We should make offerings for the safe returns. Okay. What I like about the Britannia is that they already had some of this stuff researched compared to the Roman factions, but the Roman factions also have a much more different and varying tech tree. The Brigantes want a non-aggression pact.
To proper treaties between our people.
They're at war with the Abdani. Okay, well, we're gonna reject their offer because we want to take over them. Okay, so they return safely, that's fine. +2 morale for all units, yep. Okay, replace. So anyway, guys, they've improved this game. I must admit, from the original, they've improved it. I'm gonna do a bit more of a review later on in the game, but later on. But this, I must admit, okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And, oh. Diplomatic status, public order, region wealth, region growth. Yeah, okay. So, they've improved this game. Okay, I must admit they've improved it, and even though when it first came out, this game was terrible. They had so many broken things, so many issues with it that it was essentially unplayable. So, but now, it's good. It's actually playable, and it's optimized now, so that's a benefit. It runs fine on Ultra. I could even try it at Extreme, but I doubt I would be that thrilled by it in terms of FPS. So anyway, guys, I'll see you later. I hope you enjoyed, and ooh, what's this? And there we have it. There's the Stonehenge. Alright guys, so I'll see you later. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, and if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe, guys. Really helps me out. And this was my first impression of Total War Rome 2 Emperor Edition.